Rampant development is the theme of this week's issue of the Charleston City Paper. Reporter Herb Frazier gives an inside look at Magnolia Landing, that former industrial site in the Charleston Neck where thousands of people are expected to live. And reporter Skylar Baldwin gives updates on the Union Pier redevelopment project and at West Edge near the Ashley River. Hello everybody, I'm Andy Brack, editor and publisher of the City Paper. Thanks for joining us this week. In this week's paper, there's a recap of the Charleston City elections in which all four of the candidates that we endorsed won seats. There is a first time for everything. Also in the paper is a story on a food and wine editor's visit to the Holy City for two festivals this week. And Jack O'Toole shares how a natural gas plant in Colleton County that utilities want has skyrocketed quickly in cost to $5 billion. This week's focus on the State House includes another story by O'Toole on what South Carolina legislators are going to do to try to reduce gun violence and crime by youth. And there's a wrap-up of the latest antics of Congresswoman Nancy Mace and her foul mouth at Charleston International Airport. The week ahead is all about books and community. This week's issue also includes a special Y'all Fest insert that has all of the ins and outs about this salute to reading by young readers. This week also will be packed in Charleston with events every day for the Charleston Literary Festival. Visit the City Paper online to take a look at both of our guides for these events. Go to charlestoncitypaper.com. Next, this week's editorial challenges the development, particularly of hotels in downtown Charleston. Did you realize there are more than 3,500 hotel rooms already permitted but not built? Finally, there's a column about how it's wrong to weaponize hunger in these times. In food, editor Becky Lacey shares a story about the 15th anniversary of Husk Restaurant and what it has meant to food. Vince Harris tells about the spleef-ridden antics of artist Lee Jaffe with reggae legends like Bob Marley and Peter Tosh. And Mara Hogan shares a great story about an international piano series at the College of Charleston that punches well above its weight. Make sure to also enjoy this week's cartoons by Steve Steiglin and Robert Ariel, as well as our weekly crossword and suggestions of fun things to do around town. Thanks for joining us this week. I'm Andy Brack. Have a great week ahead.